Welcome. Let us solve this question on inequalities. The question reads, write down the inequalities that satisfy the unshaded region R shown in the figure below. We shall begin by naming these lines. So I'll call this line 1. This region R is bounded by 3 lines, as you can see. And then the x-axis, I may call this line 2. Then the other line 3. So we'll begin by getting the equation of each of these lines. So equation of line 1. Now to get the equation of line 1, we just need to check to take 2 points on that line. So we have -1, 0, and we have 0, 2, that point. So to get the equation of a line given 2 points, you start by getting the gradient. Gradient is equals to change in y, which is 2 minus 0, over the change in x, 0 minus -1. And this one will give 2 as the gradient. To get the equation, there are several methods of doing this. I will just take one of the points, either -1, 0 or 0, 2. I will take -1, 0, and I introduce another general point on the line, which is xy. So to calculate the gradient, of course, change in y, which is y minus 0, which is y, over the change in x, x subtract -1, which is x plus 1, should give me the gradient, which is 2. Now just put that on over 1, and then you cross multiply. This one will give y is equals to 2x plus 2. You can reorganize this equation, which is not a must, like this, so that you can have x and y on the left hand side. So y minus 2x is equals to 2. Now after getting the equation, now you need to know the sign, the inequality sign that you're going to insert there. You're going to replace with equal sign, either greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. Now this is what you do. I'd like you to be very keen here. Pick a point on the required region. Let's say a point like 1, 0. 1, 0 will be somewhere here. So 1, 0. Not 1, 0, but 0, 1. 0, 1. Pick a point like 0, 1. Zero, 1. 0, 1 lies here in the required region. You can pick any point. Then using that point, remember in this point, x is 0 and y is 1. So x is 0, y is 1. So you want to get the inequality sign that you're going to insert here, where I have drawn a ring there. Remember, because you picked the point on the required region, the sign that you're going to insert here in this equation must be true. It must be satisfied. So just substitute x in this equation, x and y. X is 0, so x is 0, y is 1. So y minus 2x will be what? By just substituting x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 1, you'll get 1. Y minus 2x will give you 1. Substituting x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1 is equals to 2. Now after getting that, which inequality sign are you going to insert there? And that inequality sign must satisfy. So the sign that you're going to insert there is 1 is, and look at that line 1 is continuous. So 1 is less than or equal to because the line is continuous, less than or equal to 2. It must be true because I've picked the point in the required region. Therefore, from there, now you come and pick your equation. So y minus 2x is less than or equal to 2. So that is the inequality. That is the inequality. Now we go to line 2. Go to line 2. We do the same. We begin by getting the equation of that line. Now line 2 is very easy. That is the x-axis. So line 2 is the x-axis, and the equation of the x-axis is y is equals to 0. So what we need to do now is to know the inequality sign that you're going to insert there. Now to do that, we shall use the same point on the required region, 0, 1, 0, 1, Then you substitute when x is 0, y is 1. So just substitute y is 1 is equals to 0. So that line is continuous again. So which sign do you put there to satisfy that? 1 is greater than or equal to 0, because the point that you've picked is lying on the required region, so it must satisfy these. Therefore the inequality will be y is greater than or equal to 0. So that is the second inequality. Now we'll go to the third and the last line, which is line 3. Line 3 is broken. We get 2 points to get the equation, 2 points on that line. So the first one is 2 0. The first one is 2 0, and we have another one here which is 0 2. So get the gradient is equals to change in y, which is 2 minus 0, over change in x, 0 minus 2. This will give 2 divided minus 2. This will give negative 1. So pick a point 2 0, either 2 0 or 0 2, and introduce another general point x y. Use these two to get the gradient, y minus 0, that is gradient, and divided by change in x, x minus 2 is equals to, this one was negative 1, the gradient is negative 1, 2 divided by negative 2, that is give negative 1. So this will give negative 1 like that. So cross multiply these, you get y is equals to negative x plus 2. You can also write like this, y plus x is equals to 2. Now you've got the equation. Now what you need to do is get the inequality sign that you're going to insert where we have that equal sign. We shall still use the same point, 1 0, the point on the required region, not 1 0 but 0 1 0 1 0 1 is the point, 0 1 is the point. So x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1. So substitute that in this equation. So when y plus x, when x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1, you'll get y plus x will be 1 is equals to 2. So the sign that you're going to insert there to satisfy that be what? So this one will be 1 is, and now here you need to be very keen because the line is broken, meaning the points that lie on that line will not satisfy the equation. So 1 is less than 2. 1 is less than 2, not less than or equal to, because the line is broken. So therefore the inequality will therefore be y plus x is less than 2. So that is how you write down the inequalities satisfying that unshaded region. So we have this one, we have these, and we have the first one here.